Hello everyone and Merry Christmas 2023.
Big hello from Jean and myself, Stuart from Doris Visits. And we kind of wanted to say Merry Christmas, but I really didn't want to do it like ages ago. Somehow I felt Christmas started too early, did you?
Yeah, I don't like Christmas in November. To me, December, you shouldn't really do anything until December.
Anyway, we're in the 12 days or so of Christmas.
Yes.
Like there's a week to go.
Very excited.
So, Merry Christmas. It's been a really weird year at Doris Visits, but then every year has, because we never expected to do this. Podcasting.
Yes.
Cruise port videos. What we really do is cruise port videos. We don't chat about what it's like, what's bad and what's good. We just show you what's there. So it's easy for you to choose your holiday, choose your route, choose your ship.
Yeah, it's really about trying to make your holiday more enjoyable and easier to find your way around when you get there.
So the partying has started. You had a party yesterday, didn't you?
We had a lovely party yesterday. We had a girls' cousins lunch. It was amazing.
Yeah, and I got some chocolate on my...
Oh yes, you got some chocolate on your nose.
I didn't notice.
Everyone was laughing.
I licked the plate and it had chocolate on. And so I had this ball of chocolate on my nose. I didn't know, and of course they thought it was great fun not to tell me. So for the whole afternoon, I had a little brown nose from chocolate.
I'm surprised you admitted to licking the plate.
I did. Well, definitely. It's got chocolate on. Red wine, chocolate. It's Christmas.
Yeah. Anyway, let's look over the year.
Yeah, it was a pretty good year. Do you know what? I finished this year thinking we've done nothing this year.
We've done so much.
So, where did we start?
Spent my birthday in Brazil, which was fabulous. We're nearly there and we're on the escalator for the final leg.
The beginning of the year is kind of different because the Caribbean starts to end, people go back to school, and a lot of the ships do what we call long cruises. So you get the World Cruise, and the Aurora does this amazing cruise, 65 nights.
Yeah.
And we went to Brazil.
We had nearly 3 weeks, didn't we?
Brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was wonderful.
The best time ever.
Crossing over the road to catch the shuttle bus for Copacabana Beach. Yesterday we were on Cabo Frio Beach and it was packed because it was a national holiday. Today we're in Copacabana and it's much less crowded and much more inviting.
I think Rio de Janeiro was on a bucket list for us. I don't know whether it is for you as a cruise. I don't know what's on your bucket list.
Well, I'd always wanted to see the Jesus statue. We found a tour outside the ship and it was so easy. As soon as we walked off the ship, we found a tour that took us everywhere we wanted to go and it was amazing. The artist is Celeron. He's a Chilean painter and he now has to change the tiles because he's run out of space.
And then we came back and it was like Mediterranean time.
Yeah.
So we saw
Trieste, which was wonderful. We did 2 stops at Trieste.
Everyone stops at Trieste now.
Here you get your first clear view. I have a feeling I would have liked Maximilian and Charlotte. Just got a good feeling in there.
But you know why people go there? Well, they go there thinking that's the gateway to Venice because not all the big ships can go to Venice anymore. So they go there to trip to Venice, but it's like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours back.
Yeah.
And everybody who went on it was like, oh, it's so tiring.
And they hardly got any time in Venice. Time for lunch.
Whereas Trieste was absolutely wonderful. And we saw Messina. Now, Messina's funny because we'd always gone straight past it.
Yes. Down the Straits.
Down the Straits.
Yeah. The ship's right behind me. You don't need a shuttle bus. You just walk straight in and we're going to explore. I learned from this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina. Much Ado About Nothing, William Shakespeare. When we're filming Doris Visits, we really try and find something unusual for you, something that you wouldn't normally see. Unfortunately, in Messina, Oh, hang on a minute. This is what you see if you come out of the back of the Shrine of Our Lady de Montalto, down the steps.
Messina was absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
And next time I want to sort of do that Godfather tour in there. Now I've seen Messina.
Yeah.
We stopped at Mykonos.
Oh, I loved Mykonos. It's really pretty. It's the first time we've actually got into Mykonos, because when we've been before, it's been the sea's been too rough, hasn't it, to get in?
Yeah.
And it was worth it. And the shops are amazing.
So my target this year is Santorini, because I've not been there.
No, I have.
I've been, 3 times I've tried.
Yeah.
3 times the ship's never got in. So this year we're going to target Santorini.
Yeah, definitely do that this year.
But I think the Adriatic is one of my favourite summer cruises.
Me too.
Absolutely
definitely.
love the Adriatic, and I love the Greek islands.
Yeah.
And I love Turkey. So all of that
Yeah.
outwards, I just think it's it's brilliant.
Yeah, the
Absolutely
sparkling
brilliant.
sea, the mountains, you've got everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And friendly people.
And then where did you finish?
Oh, my favourite really was Iceland in Reykjavik. Now, we really wanted to go to the hot springs. I really wanted to go to the hot springs. So we're in the Blue Lagoon. It's 8:10 at night. It's really cold outside, but the water is just like a lovely hot bath. It is quite incredible here.
To my knowledge, there are no pictures of me with chocolate on my nose.
No, there is pictures of me.
But pictures of you
with a face pack
in the Blue Lagoon with all this white mud over your face. I'm just going, why? They kept saying, Stuart, have some white mud on your face. No, thank you. I'm working, I'm holding the camera.
He had the beer though, he had the free beer.
Oh yeah, I could hold the beer and the camera.
Yeah.
Didn't need the mud.
Yeah. You won't recognise me. I've got to put this on for 10 minutes and I'm going to look so much younger. You have to avoid your eye area. To have someone, but he won't.
I'm busy working. I'm working. If you are thinking of going to Iceland, our films on Iceland are quite useful because everybody rushes to go to the Blue Lagoon, and there's no reason why you shouldn't. It's wonderful. But you can see these springs at some of the other ports that you stop at. And there's quite a lot to see in Reykjavik, so you might want to go, okay, I'll skip the Blue Lagoon there and do one which is slightly cheaper at one of the other stops.
Yeah, there's a complimentary bus out to them as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is. And there's the museum up on the hill in Reykjavik, which, I mean, I'm not negative about anything, but I just think that if you're going all the way to Iceland to see real life, why go to a museum?
I actually loved it.
It's a nice museum.
Yeah.
But you could go to the British Museum or the Natural History Museum and then see Reykjavik for real. So see the films and you can see what's there, because that's what Doris Visits really does.
I just want to say as well, one thing people say about Iceland is, oh my gosh, the people are so friendly. They are the loveliest people, really welcoming, really friendly. You have a great time when you go.
And it is a country which is really poorly named Iceland because there's no ice there.
No.
It certainly isn't in the summer. I mean, Greenland could have been called Iceland, but it was called Green. There is no sense to it at all. But go and see for yourself, because it really is an experience to see those northern cruises and the northern lights.
Yeah, amazing.
And also this year we put Solo Cruiser out, which was the 5th book in the series.
Yeah.
It was a rewrite of Disastrous Cruise Romance, but it was such a good book, and it's a book about a woman who gets to an age where she goes, I've done nothing and I really want to cruise. Now the reason she's done nothing is because she's been interned, and she's not really quite stable for reasons you'll find about in the book. In fact, she's challenged, and you should have a lot of sympathy for her, but the trouble is she gets on a cruise ship against her medical team's knowledge, and you go, a crime is going to happen.
And it does.
Yeah, of course it
and
does.
And also, this year, Stuart made the Amazon bestseller.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
For Cruise Ship Heist.
Yeah. Number 1.
That happened because we won an award in Los Angeles for Cruise Ship Heist, the book Cruise Ship Heist. And because of that, there was a bit of a noise, and it went to number 1 in America, and in Britain they picked up on it. It only hit number 3 in England. And these things only happen for a week. But it is nice to have got
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because I've got a lot of mates who had number 1 records, and now I can actually go, yeah, I've had a number 1 as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
when I see Marty
waiting
over
for
Christmas. When I see Marty over Christmas, I go, got number one now.
Yeah.
So actually, Marty Kristian is one of our, because you know we both talk on cruise ships and we know a lot of the celebrities that do as well, they're our friends. And we interviewed Marty Kristian, who was the lead singer with the New Seekers.
Teach the World to Sing was kind of a gentle peace anthem of the 70s, really, wasn't it? The words and the sort of gentle music of the time, yeah.
It was brilliant. Everybody knew the words to that song.
It wasn't one of my favourite songs.
Wasn't it?
But I was proud to have done it.
If you've not seen Marty on a ship,
Forget it.
you should go. Because they're just tales you will not hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
That interview is on Doris Visits. You should go and see it. It's great. He had lots of number ones, so when I see him over Christmas, I'm going to go, got one. And next year, I want to make a prediction, if you're still listening. Sorry if we're boring you. But Christmas kind of starts for me with Strictly Come Dancing. A bit early, but that for me is the start of Christmas. So here's my prediction from somebody who works in the entertainment industry and kind of know how things work. Because myself as a creator, a writer, director, I've got loads of projects on the shelf, and then you get inspired to write a book or a film by something. You don't even know what it is, but you go, I've got to pull that off the shelf and I need to write that now. And distribution companies have ideas on the shelf, loads of them, and they sit there with these on the shelf, and something inspires them to make that film and go, oh, we can make that now. So I have a prediction. I think Strictly Come Dancing had the right result. Ellie, fantastic winner. She was brilliant.
She was amazing.
But for me, the star to watch out for is Bobby. And I'll tell you why. Because I think a lot of film companies, big Hollywood companies, have had on their shelves for years and years and years the Mick Jagger story. And I reckon...
He's a spit of Mick Jagger.
I just reckon they've now looked at that, or they will be looking at that, and they'll go, he could be Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
And good luck to you, Bobby, because I think you're brilliant. Never met you, but you're great, and I wish you all the best. So for me, that's my prediction for next year.
Okay, can I do a prediction?
Go on then.
I think that my daughter, our daughter,
Your daughter,
Laura Aikman, who starred as Dyan Cannon in Archie this year on ITVX, if you haven't seen it, you can stream it now, will become massive.
I hope so. So listen, we're speakers, we go on the ships as guests, and we talk about our movie careers and the stuff we've done. But what we do for the rest of the cruises, and what we try and do to give back, is we film the ports. So do visit Doris Visits, the YouTube channel and the website, as well as the chat sites. And here I've just got to say, big thank you to all of the moderators
Oh, absolutely.
and the experts who look after those chat sites, because we do not interfere. And the chat sites are really just there to help you. And the moderators, I've got to tell you, they're brilliant. There's so many of them, I can't name them.
Right, so is it time to say
Merry
Christmas?
Yeah.
And a very healthy and happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Enjoy next year.